Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live with Kyle and Alex. Tonight's video is a little different because we are not scheduled to be here this day, but we're going to give you a little behind the scenes of what goes behind the web show and how we do things. I'm going to start with Alex here. Alex, what's going on?
Oh, hey, I think this show is going to be a little, quite a bit different about us and what goes on the show. And another thing, I don't think everybody knows all that much about who we are either. I think we should
Yeah.
know a little about us. And let's start with behind the scenes. What's happening behind the scenes? We got some pretty great people behind the scenes. We got Eric. Eric Lipanovich, he's all right. He's doing good. And Patrick is there occasionally too, isn't he? He's working. Patrick Reed, he's back there behind the scenes doing stuff. And of course, Kyle has his secrets that I don't know if he'll tell everybody, but I'm going to try to drag a few of them out, few of those secrets out. Like Kyle, yes, speaking of secrets, you got any secrets you want to reveal to the people out there?
So we have a official Live with Kyle and Alex email where you can email us if you want to be on the show, and that is livewithkyleandalex@gmail.com. And we finally have a texting number, so if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, where you want to be on the show or not, and have questions, during these live episodes, you can text that at 520-309-2567.
Yeah, maybe at one point we'll throw that up there on the screen if we can. If we're not, we'll keep saying it,
There you go.
Yeah.
Alex, tell me about yourself. What do you do? How's life treating you, etc.?
Well, let me tell you something. I don't think it's how life is treating me. I have figured out it's how I'm treating life, because life is going to do what life wants to do, and we have to fall in line with it. Because I think a lot of the stuff we do, we get into a lot of, I don't want this, I don't like this, I don't like it. If we could get away from a lot of what we don't like and what we don't want and what we don't understand, because life doesn't care what we like, what we want, and what we don't understand. We try to get what we like and try to get what things we understand. But if life says no, you just deal with it, and life is what you make it. So no matter how life tries to treat me, if life throws me some garbage, I'm gonna sweep up the garbage, throw it in the trash, and laugh about it, because there's nothing you can do about it. Just laugh and move on. So yeah, in my life, life is great, and it's gonna always, because it's not what happens to you. It's your attitude about what happens.
What's your favorite episode so far in the show?
This show?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be this one with me and you. Me mostly more than you, but no, just kidding, folks. Just kidding. No, but favorite show, that's a good question. Let me see. Favorite show, the one that comes to mind, Christian Ford was really nice. I like that one. And, Rik Aby, of course, it's kind of hard to pick a little bit, but I think, right, those two kind of jump out and slap me in the face there.
Yeah,
what are your favorite ones there?
I think Christian Ford was one of mine too. I like, I love broadcasting across the globe in Dubai. That was a fun one. What also was kind of interesting, we've never really done before either, is just interview a swim coach. We're talking behind the scenes, like, man, what are you going to ask a swim coach? What are you going to ask about, et cetera? And it came out to be a really good show, and it came out to be actually very entertaining and interesting.
Yeah, I couldn't believe what we could ask a film coach, because I can't swim, afraid of water or something. I was afraid to tell her I didn't know how to swim, But hey, people learning a few things here. But I might even learn how to swim now, because after the interview,
There you go.
The other thing, Kyle, I think we should probably do is ask people to give us suggestions on who they want to see or what we should talk about, or themes for shows. Maybe we could have a theme for, this week we have a politician theme. The next week we have a grocery store manager theme, or
There you go.
I don't know where I came up with grocery store manager. But
You know,
something like that. A theme maybe a week. This week is this theme, and that week is actor theme, a firefighter's theme. I think you know a firefighter.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean,
yeah,
anyone, anything, you know,
yeah,
it's all about process, you know, and you
yeah,
know, we go live Monday through Friday at 7 p.m.
yeah,
on Twitch, Periscope,
yeah.
Facebook Live, and YouTube Live Monday
Yes,
through Friday, you know, so people can share the word, spread the word, and get the name out
exactly.
here, and we can we'll make some magic with people and make some connection with people.
Absolutely.
And you know, if people want to be on the show, they have ideas, they can always email us at livewithkyleandalex@gmail.com.
Yeah. Get those suggestions in, folks, because we want to do what you want us to do.
There you
And we
go.
want you to see what you want to see. And we want to do what you want. So
And then you know, after this whole quarantine and stuff, we can actually start doing live, you know, not just live shows, we can do live, you know, live studio audiences, and people come out and watch the show right in front of their faces.
oh yeah. I'm definitely looking live through the audience. It would really be amazing. It's kind of like takes me back to the on stage days as an actor.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really amazing, that live audience and stuff. Because doing the films, you may do a film, and the film may not be out for a year or 2 years. So you do the film now, and people won't get to see it for maybe over a year. But
absolutely.
with that live audience, you get that immediate fix, as actors would call it, because it's an adrenaline rush, and it's basically a drug. It's
Yeah,
that is so amazing. You know,
exactly.
yeah, people don't need to get into illegal drugs and craziness and drinking and smoking and doing stuff that'll kill you. You want a high? Get on that stage and get in front of that audience, buddy. You
Yeah,
will try to shoot that audience in your vein.
right.
It's so wonderful, you know.
We'll be launching a Patreon page later on. I think pretty soon. Hopefully, get it up by next week or so, and people can start, you know, saying if they, you know, donate to us, get a better show rocking, and
Yeah,
you know, we can start offering annual offers, you know, and one offer you can, you know, include, you know, be on the show with us. They
oh
can
yeah,
call in
oh
texts
yeah.
and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
yeah. So that should be coming there pretty soon. I'll send the link out when it's ready.
Right. Okay. Kyle, just a question here.
Sure.
Are you originally from Tucson?
I am born and raised.
Okay.
How about you?
No, I'm a Los Angeles man. Born and raised.
There
First 65 years of my life was in Los Angeles.
you go.
Los Angeles got a little insane there for a while, but in the film business, you at that point you have to be in Los Angeles.
There you go.
That's where the film industry was. So thank God I was in Los Angeles, because I don't know if I've mentioned this story on the show, but I'm the youngest of four boys,
Sure.
and myself and my three brothers, we were all born in four different states. My oldest brother, he was born in Arkansas. My next brother was born in Tennessee. My next brother was born in St. Louis, and I was born in Los Angeles. And I asked my mom and dad, I said, were you on the run? Were you Bonnie and Clyde or something here? And I just thank God that I was the one that was born in Los Angeles, because if I was born anywhere else, I would not have been in the movie business. And I couldn't imagine not being in the movie business.
Yeah,
The entertainment business is amazing. I mean, you like the entertainment business. I think you understand that, right?
I love it. You
Yeah.
know, it's been life and goals for me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like I can see you as your dream. I understand the Ringling Brothers.
yeah, you know, I
That's
saw my very first circus was back in 2011 with
okay.
Brian Crawford Scott as in Fully Charged. You know, and then I was like, you know, that's the point. You know, that's what I want to do, and that's how I want to succeed it. Right after high school, you know, as you all may know, the circus shut down due to the loss of ticket sales and taking away the elephants on the road. Um, and so I think after that, it just all kind of shut down, and I was like, you know what am I going to do now? So that's kind of when I went with Plan B, and I started YouTube back in 2015, started on that, and made it huge on YouTube, started getting, profitable around arrangements on YouTube. Started getting a lot of fan base. Started traveling the world. Started getting recognized. My first recognition over YouTube was actually in San Diego, California.
Oh, okay.
I was over there for the 4th of July. And I was walking the beach and somebody, hey, I know you. You're from YouTube. I was like, well, what do you say? So that was my first recognition on the World Wide Web.
Uh-oh. Isn't that kind of amazing? I mean, in my day, there was no YouTube or something when I got in the movie business. And now YouTube has just made mega stars out of people. But I understand you do a lot of pranks on YouTube, right?
I do.
You're much of a prankster. Does one particular prank stand out in your mind? If you had to list 1 or 2 pranks, what would they be? In what order?
I think one of my favorite ones, I was actually in my local country club. I had this plastic box or wooden box with a spider that pops out if you open it. And I go to one of the janitors at the country club, and I'm like, hey, I found this box just sitting in the road. And he's wondering, where'd you find it? Etc. Asking all these questions. Like, you know what? Just open it. And I don't know what it does, but and then he literally got freaked out and dropped the box, and he started laughing. It was really funny. My inspiration was from Roman Atwood and Dennis Roddy and them. And it's funny because I love making people laugh. I love making the humor. I love something new and interesting for everybody. And that's when I kind of got a hit and was trying to think of ideas on what to do. And so that's why I kind of just blasted off, and then I have friends that just joined me along the way, and I started buying equipment and started buying cameras, and next thing you got stuff ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So I've been very, very grateful for that, and I've been I've been in the dark, because I kind of just started my own promoter company here in Tucson. I was bringing live entertainment back to Tucson. And so I kind of been in the dark, and that's the whole reason I want to start this web show, is to kind of stay in the dark and keep my following, keep people entertained during this whole quarantine.
Okay. Yeah, it's so if you were not doing what you're doing, can you see yourself doing anything else?
That's a hard one. I have, I start, I've been working with Christian Ford right out of Las Vegas, doing a bunch of stuff. He's playing a huge tour. I partnered up with Michael Howell, another illusionist here in Tucson, bringing some other shows in. I got Chuck Wagner coming in September, who's a big Broadway performer. He does an amazing concert, and he was actually a former Ringling Brothers ringmaster. So I got him coming in September, and I got a few other shows come through, but guess you gotta wait and see what happens, and hope for the best.
Great. For such a young guy, he's doing so many things for such a young guy. I'm gonna be like Kyle when I grow up. When I, what I almost wanted to be. I wanted to be an actor. I always wanted to be an actor, but for some strange reason, I actually thought about. Don't ask me why. I thought about becoming a pharmacist.
A pharmacist?
Yes, a pharmacist. That crossed my mind for a short period of time, but then the acting said, no. You don't want to be a pharmacist. You don't want to be anything else but an actor. That's it. But I don't know why the pharmacist thing came up, but it didn't stay too long when it popped up. I got rid of it real fast. But I can't see myself doing anything else. I did direct a short film that I've got a couple of films I wrote that I wanted to direct. As a matter of fact, this film right here, no, it's on this side. This film right, no, it's over here. Central Avenue. This one right here. It's a thing I wrote that was never produced, a murder mystery in 1946. But that I wanted to do it. That when I wrote that, I really wanted to either direct it or star in it. I wouldn't, there's a lot of actors, they direct and star. But the first time out as a director, I would never direct and star and wear both hats. But it's still quite a script. But need a few rewrites. But it would be nice. Murder Mystery in 1946 Los Angeles, which includes a lot of people today. I mean, well, Carl Karcher, the owner of Carl's Jr., started off of Central Avenue. He's in the script. The mayor of Los Angeles at the time, Tom Bradley, he was a police officer on Central Avenue at the time. And so I said that to say if I wasn't an actor, I'd want to direct. So, that's always in the back of the mind. But pharmacist, I never could figure out where that came from.
Man, we're invested in stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, so everybody does now. I feel like everybody's going to college to be a nurse. It's like you can pick anything. Like that's the big popular thing. I was just telling, I have a lifeguard at the club over here, and I'm like, and she's at ASU right now being a nurse. I'm like, a nurse out of all things.
Exactly. It's funny how people come up with what they want to do. So, what are the strangest profession that you've heard of? I'm trying to think. It popped into my mind. I can't think of the strangest profession. I just thought of that. I can't think of a strange profession. But over the years, people have told me they've done some pretty strange professions or wanted to be strange things, and I can't think of one. One that I kind of think is a little strange. It'll never go out of business, but I think it's a little strange. Is a mortician.
A mortician.
I don't think that's going anywhere. But speaking of a mortician, I will never forget this. This was, oh my God, 40 some years ago. I met this beautiful, 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 beautiful lady. And we were talking. I said, "Oh yeah, what are you doing? What are you doing?" She's, "Oh, I'm going to school to be a mortician." Oh, oh, really? As beautiful as she was, and she still is after 40, 50 years ago, but she did not fit the profile, if I could use that word, as a mortician. I just couldn't see her wanting, and that's all she wanted to be. She wanted to, and she could probably kill her husband and they'd never know it or something.
Sure.
But that's one of the strangest professions. It's not strange, but I would never think of knowing people that wanted to be morticians.
Yeah. Have you ever talked to somebody that you kind of tell them your story and what you do, and I met this person. Oh, he's really famous, and they never believe you. Have you ever had that idea?
Oh, not believing you. That has happened so many times to me as an actor. As an actor, people more often, well, I can't say more often than not, but quite a bit, I will be talking to someone and I'll say, "Oh, what do you do?" I say, "Oh, I'm an actor." The next thing I get a lot is, "Oh, you're an extra." I have been, but when I was acting, I would tell people I was an actor. And they said, "Oh, you're an extra." I said, "No." I said, "I'm an actor." They don't believe you're an actor. Then I've had people say, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
"No, you're not."
Yeah.
Most especially when I tell people I was the chief of police at the end of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase, because the movie was so famous, and that line, "If I had a rubber hose, I'd beat you," became very famous. And people don't believe that was me. It's people that wasn't you. Then they look at my face and that was you. But yeah, I get a lot. People do not believe me. And I say, and here's one of my answers to that is, I say, okay, if I was to say I was a mailman, oh yeah, okay, yeah, nobody would think anything about it. But if you're an actor and you can say, well, I was in this movie, I was on this TV show, it's like, it's like, it's such a wonderful, great thing, and they need your autograph. And why don't you get the autograph for the mailman over here? The guy, he delivers your mail, he delivers your checks and everything. The nurse on the teacher that's teaching your kids. The kids, your kids, the teacher have your kids' future in their hands, and it's just a teacher, and they don't get paid enough. Kids are unruly, and they get minimum wage. They have to spend some of their money to get school supplies for the kids. And an actor is just a job, but a lot of people don't believe that an actor or someone in the movies has to know people too. We're people. We have to know people, go to the grocery store like everybody else. Not that I'm a huge star that people go, all the time. I'm not a Denzel Washington or Brad Pitt or anything. But people in the movie industry, with movies, television, whatever, or even entertainment, records or whatever, we're looked at a little different. And I mean, I enjoy being recognized and all of that.
Yeah.
But it's recognize our teachers or other people. And sometimes it kind of bothers me sometimes when I'm being treated a little different among other people around my friends or something. We might come up in a circle or something and someone's talking to their friends, but then if an actor walks up, their attention is off of everyone else and it's on the actor. In that situation, I don't like to be treated different with other people around and other people.
Sure. But, and I agree with that. I have the exact same story as you. Back in high school, it was back 20, things like either sophomore or junior year, freshman, sophomore, I was that one kid that I've only had like a few friends at school, and then, I was like, all right, well, I'm not the popular kid, which is okay. I'm not trying to be the popular kid. So I had those, I'm just sitting at a table with my buddies and I just having lunch and stuff. And I started picking up a camera and started YouTube, and back in junior year, I've gained like 50 to 100 people on YouTube so far. And I'm watching and I'm with Cal and I'm with Olivia. I'm with all my crew back, friends that started YouTube with me and sooner or later, the next morning I go back to school and I'm like, wait, all my videos are on the school computer. People are watching this. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
So in my imagination, I'm like, oh, great, we're going to get calling the principal, trying to figure out why people are watching it in class. And, I'm like, well, all I did is post one video and went viral. That's all I did. So then, and that's that. And then the whole school started, it's like, hi, you do this, do that, do this. I was like, okay, hold on. So the popularity in that kind of switched, and that's and so I just kept with it, and so, and going to I agree. I don't like being, that one bully, trying to be bullied then someone sees you do something, and then it mind switches back because they think, oh my God, this guy just went, over the entire web doing one video that people enjoy is now watching over the school computer. And then once he releases the next one, people are just going to keep falling back and forth, so.
Right. How many followers do you have on YouTube?
So shockingly, due to this web show, my following has gone down. It was like 600, I think, maybe less. But it was back down to 275 last time I checked. But now we've gained. We have brought it back. Like we have gained. I was telling my dad literally this tonight before we started this thing. We have brought people back watching us. This web show has made history. I'm telling you because it's true. I see the people watching. I see it every single night after we film a video, and I see the people watching the videos. And we've gained like almost 100 people back. And then this web show has brought back than the vlogs have. People are getting entertained, and I'm glad about that. And I'm excited. That was the whole purpose of this thing.
Exactly. I have to say again, my hats off to you, and if I had, I would take it off. I took my hair off in the place of the hat today. But like I said, my hat's off to you again for coming up with this idea, and I commend you for that. And it's all Kyle. And I say again, you have some great ideas to be such a young whippersnapper,
and to gain those ideas, even hop on an airplane and go film something, and a lot of these videos like Chicago and, and when I was back in London and stuff, people love it, they love the travel vlogs too, and people love seeing and outside of an airplane flying through the sky, people love it. So, and I'm hoping, that's why I took on kind of like a second job because I need money to fund these projects. And hopefully we can, me and you and maybe some other people, we can actually come back with all those and do some more traveling, do some more web shows, and start making our records back,
Absolutely. That's why I would like the public to give us some ideas and
absolutely.
Write them in, send them in, and Kyle has all those addresses he just gave up.
livewithkyleandalex@gmail.com. You can email and you can also text us at 520-329-2567.
All right.
That's our studio number. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the future it holds. Like I said, once this whole quarantine thing gets up, once we get more stuff going rolling, and we can have people come in, limited number, but we can get people, to come out and see the show live if they wanted, and see what happens behind the scenes and see what happens, this.
Yeah, absolutely. Get some ideas from people that want to be on the show and talk about things. Tell us, send in your stories or email us about your crazy stories so we can get on and talk about them. Some guy that saw a vampire and a vampire is his friend or something, his cricket is a good buddy or something. Strange, different stories that you don't hear, or you like to talk about them. Bring them forward.
Let's tell us your story. Let's bring it on. And who knows? We could have Brad Paisley on next week or something. You just gotta stay tuned, and find out.
Looking forward to it. Congressmen or whatever, or congresswomen or whatever. But
we can have the president of the United States. You just never know with Kyle and Alex.
But also, when we have some stuff on the drawing board ourselves, but we're really looking forward to other things too.
It should be a fun show, and I'm hoping, like I said before, this whole show is created to just entertain people during this quarantine. But I mean, Alex, if you're up for it and I'm up for it, I want to continue this for now and forever, and keep this thing.
That's the name of the game, and
until we all die. But
oh yeah.
Or if we just get sick of it and just quit it all.
Hey, until God says different, But hey, I'm here for it. I'm available to, like I said, until God says different. That's good, because I think, hey, the sky's the limit. If we can just get the ideas, like I said, we're up for it all. I mean, not everything. You don't want to do anything too crazy, but we can do it.
And we could, sky's the limit. We do whatever we want, and no one else is gonna tell us different.
Absolutely, So we shall see. So, Kyle, is anything else you want to reveal to anyone on this? You look like you may have some secrets to reveal more.
Not really. This is an office. As you can all see, it's an office, just a big green screen right in front of it.
Yeah, you did reveal a secret there a little bit.
I mean, I just literally have a green background and the famous Live with Kyle and Alex sign that hopefully we'll get better at. But once things start happening here. This is all low profit, people. This is without money. So
exactly. So we get some sponsors behind us here because it's really a great idea, and we got some people looking out and some sponsors and people talking.
And that's how people start out. People start out with no money, and it's just,
Yeah, and I don't think we're at liberty to mention a couple of things that are in the fire that are working that are pretty good. Very
Yeah.
good, as a matter of fact. I can think of two right now that I don't think we should talk about, but until they happen, but they're looking pretty good for us. So all I can all I can say, and I think all you can say, is just hang in there and watch and see what happens. But looks like we have a future in front of the public. And I think,
Absolutely. And I'm
yeah,
excited. I'm excited to show these people what we have in stock, and like I said, you never know what guess, you never know what's happening, you never know where we'll be.
yeah,
And so far, right
yeah,
now,
like,
we're at home, but
yeah, exactly.
this is not changing right now. So
And see, that's the other thing which is so unique about this time, the times we're in, and how things are going to change, is we are both in separate locations
we
with
are.
a show.
Yeah,
And
and
we had Rik Aby on. He lives in Dubai,
right. I just,
and he
my
was
point
in
is,
Amman, Jordan, and he was in Amman, Jordan. And we were in Tucson, like half a mile apart in Tucson, in different locations. And he's in Amman, Jordan, and we're all on the same screen having fun together.
yeah,
This is just so amazing to me. And when I came along and I was started in the movie business, there wasn't anything like this. This is the future, and folks, let's do it. And
I was about to say that. I mean, we've literally proved to the world that we just basically broadcasted across the globe in Dubai. Like,
yes,
what better can that get? And we're, like you said, we're in separate homes. We're bringing a talk show. Well, basically a talk show, variety show to
there you go.
people's homes. And just like, you know, it's not American Idol. It's not America's Got Talent. It's not. We're two guys, doing a web show that's bringing
Yeah,
entertainment into people's homes and on their laptops, and I think that's what people are going to be watching right now.
yeah.
So
And the other thing I think is kind of unique, uh, a young kid like yourself with an old 73-year-old man like me getting together doing something that people are watching. The generation gap is closing, basically, with what we're doing. Who would think that a little young kid with an old man could get together and kind of get something that people are interested in? But I think this is the world we're in, man. We're in.
yeah,
I mean,
absolutely, and
things are changing.
right, and I'm hoping, and I've been trying to film this thing forever too. Is I've been hoping to do something with Make a Wish Foundation, and helping the people out there, and but I just this whole world has just changed. I haven't really gotten to that point, but that's on the drawing board too. As I've been have this idea and I've wanted to do it, is to be with and be able to work with Make a Wish and be able to help kids in need, and show them the real world after that.
Absolutely.
So that's
I,
what I've been
yeah.
wanting to. I had the idea and I had it planned out, just never happened.
Well, never say never, because I think that idea of which, not combining, but working in conjunction with Make a Wish Foundation and our show, working with them to make dreams come true, because dreams need to come true for, say, terminally ill
Oh,
kids or
absolutely.
people. That needs to come true anywhere in the world. So
Yeah.
I would really look forward to teaming up with the Make a Wish Foundation so we could help that happen. That is a wonderful, absolutely wonderful dream thing to do, to help a terminally ill person and
Mm-hmm.
a terminally ill, terminally ill children. I just uh, that anyway. I don't, that
Yeah.
the thought of terminally ill children just catches me. So I'd really like to help that. But anyway,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
so much
Well, I
for. But
think
anyway, so much for that.
no, you're
But I
good. You're
really
good,
would like
and I
to do
totally understand that.
it. Mhm.
Anyways, you got any more secrets you like to put on the on this
Uh,
unforeseen video
well,
today?
you know what I think? I'm gonna save a few more secrets for next time, or our next
Sure.
show. Maybe we'll reveal a few secrets. But Kyle, I gotta say again, thank you. Thank you.
No, you're very welcome. I'm excited, and I'm excited to keep going this industry now, and I'm excited to see what's in stock for the next few years, months, days, something like that.
Decades, you know. Okay.
So folks, tune in Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. on Twitch, Periscope, YouTube Live, and Facebook Live. We'll be live with Kyle and Alex. And if you want to be on the show, email us your stories at livewithkyleandalex@gmail.com or text 520-329-2567.
Give us your ideas, folks. Right, your stories or whatever. And hey, thanks a lot. Have a good one, folks. Thanks for watching us and continue. Yes, things are in the fire working. All right,
buddy.
Good night. Take care.